So, Lamar, one of the big storylines, of course, is going to be the John and Jim Harbaugh coaching against each other. As players, does that even do you guys even think about it? Does it impact the game at all from a player level?
To be honest, I don't think about it. I can't speak for everyone else. I remember watching them play. Well, not them literally playing against each other, but coaching against each other for the Super Bowl game. I remember watching that. I thought that was dope, but I don't think about it right now.
What about the fact there are so many connections on that team, though, that you think about J.K. and Gus, Mose all playing there.
Yeah.
Guys that have, if you weren't back, probably wanted to be here, but weren't allowed, didn't get offered to come back.
Yeah.
The extra motivation they may have against you, you feel that? How do you, you're not obviously defending them, but just team-wise, you sense what that means?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know guys going to try to get after it. Those guys going to get after it. But I don't have to try to stop those guys, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to be worried about putting points on the board. But it's going to be great to see those guys. I just don't want them to have a good game against us. So.
Lamar, know how superstitious you are with numbers. You're not going to recite any. Now, you've had tremendous success, though, on Monday Night Football. Is there something that you embrace about that? Or do you realize, are you aware of the success you've had?
Nah, I'm not aware at all. I'm just playing football. Something I love. Just trying to win. That's all.
Do you think it's any help to them that, and obviously Giro was here until 2 years ago, Jesse Minter, their defensive coordinator, was here until 2020. Does that give them any leg up?
I don't know. I can't call it. I'm not over there in those guys' meeting rooms. I don't really know what they're going to bring to the table for those guys. I don't know. I really don't know.
Lamar, slow start for the first 2.5 quarters against Cincy, and then I'd imagine you didn't play as well offensively as you've liked throughout the Pittsburgh game. What do you think is holding you back now? Is it a penalty issue more than anything, or are there certain things you're seeing that have given you guys some issues?
Just being consistent. When we're doing things out there on that field, we got to be consistent, and that's what we're chasing. And we're not doing a good job at being consistent. We having our moments where going to the game, scoring first drive. And it's been a couple of weeks we haven't been scoring first drive. And it's just been taking us a little while to get our groove, and we got to work on that. That's the biggest thing for us right now, just being consistent. And like I said earlier, just putting points on the board, because that's our job.
Lamar, this Chargers defense is around 14.5 points per game. That's in the NFL. When you look at that film, what makes this Chargers defense so good?
Man, they're just flying around, creating chaos, getting turnovers, stuff like that. And that's a huge job for the defense to do. For those guys to keep the offense off the field, creating turnovers. That's possibly holding teams to 14 points or lower. That's all.
Lamar, going back to the consistency you brought up, how do you actually go about either recapturing that or finding that just from a practice standpoint and kind of getting back to that, I guess?
It starts in practice. Us just being locked in practice at every little detail, the smallest details, things from the game that we probably made a mistake on, cleaning that up. Small things like that, and I feel like we'll be on our way to being consistent.
Going back to the Monday Night Football thing, the old cliche is everybody's watching and all eyes are on you. What do you like about that atmosphere?
We the only show everyone's watching. That's probably the biggest thing about it, and you just got to get after it.
Hey, Lamar, with Thanksgiving 1 week away, what do you feel most thankful for?
Great health, family, been in the National Football League. Thank God. God first, that's no-brainer. But you guys, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I just love life. I'm thankful for life.
Lamar, how do you kind of look back at your time with Giro?
It was good. We had a lot of success. Won my first MVP with Giro system. We had a lot of great seasons. I believe it was just short. That's all.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.